Oftentimes while communicating with others, we can't use verbal messages and have to rely on our bodies and body movements. Hi, my name is Nick Bush, and today I will be talking about kinesics. Kinesics is defined by Jaunt as gestures, body movements, facial expressions, and eye contact while used when communicating with others. Time in my life when I used this was when I was in Germany with my family on my dad's side of the family. My dad's side of the family is from Germany, so we all went to go visit Germany and just go tour around the entire country. So we rented a car and we were getting ready to drive around the entire country. So as we journeyed, we came across a lot of places where most of the Germans could speak English. So it was pretty easy to communicate with others. It wasn't too bad. Sorry. But as we delved deeper into Germany, we started visiting places like my grandfather's old home where he used to live as a kid and stuff like that. And so we started getting a little deeper into Germany where not so many people were familiar with speaking English. And so especially for me, I'm one of the only members of my family who doesn't actually speak German. So most of them can communicate very well. But as we got deeper, it got to a point where some of them couldn't speak English, and it was very hard, especially for me, to communicate with others, especially if I was trying to purchase something or if I was trying to get somewhere and ask questions. It was very difficult. So I remember one time with my cousins, and I split off for a second just to go buy some ice cream. And I see this man, he's selling ice cream, a little merchant, and I walk up and I say, "Hi there, could I just please get some of that ice cream right there?" And I just remember the look he gave me. He was so confused. His eyebrows went up, and he looked at me, and he didn't really know what to say, and he spoke German, and obviously I couldn't understand him. So I tried my best. I repeated again and said, "Hey, can I get some of this ice cream over here?" I pointed at the thing. And he didn't understand, and so I started to realize, okay, I'm going to really need to start using my gestures now, because otherwise I'm not going to get anywhere with this guy. So I very politely, I gestured to the ice cream that I wanted. I pointed, I used eye contact, looked at him, and then looked directly at the ice cream that I wanted, pointed to it, made a gesture as in, I want this, pointed to the size that I wanted. And so it was pretty funny, because it wasn't funny, but it was just, we managed to be able to communicate through our gestures, and I thought it was really interesting, because at first we were totally at an impasse, and nobody could understand each other, and he didn't know what to do. But finally, when I started to nod, point, when he said, he would point to the ice cream, and I would nod, saying, yes, that's the one I want, he'd scoop it up, and overall it became successful, but at first it was kind of challenging in order to try to communicate with him. So the reason that this relates back to kinesics is the fact that we had to use our body gestures in order to communicate. I had to point, and I had to use eye contact with him, looking at him, and then at the product that I wanted, had to point, had to nod to reaffirm or to confirm that that was what I wanted. And overall, kinesics really helped me out in Germany, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get my ice cream. So the next time that you are in a foreign place and maybe you can't communicate verbally with someone, just remember that kinesics can be very helpful in communicating what you're trying to get across to someone. Thank you. Have a nice day.